So the area in polar coordinate can be given by dA vector is equal to dr into r d theta. So what happens is that in Cartesian system we can write it as dx into dy. So similarly for here we can write it like this dr into r d theta, and it will going to give me dA. Now if you want to find the complete angle, so complete area, so what is going to happen is that you can be integrate this guy over here dr into r and d theta. So this is going to run from 0 to r, and suppose in circle or in disk we are going to write it as this guy. Well, and now if you integrate this thing, so what happens is that r square by 2, and this will be by 2 pi. Okay, so this is going to give you, now this is going to give you what, pi r squared. Okay, so this is how we are analyzing these kind of things, where if you want, where we are needed to find the some kind of a area. So area can be given by like this. So here I am having dr, r and d theta. Well, now to understand how to find the circle area, so what I am going to do is by like this. Okay, suppose this is my circle area, and now I need to find what would be the area of this circle. So to do these things, now let me draw another thing. Well, if you want to analyze this kind of thing, this kind of stuff, what you have to do, suppose this is my origin, and now you can say that the radius, what happens is to the radius. Now here what I have taken that dr and r, they are varying element. Okay, now this is varying. Now if you want its circle, suppose you have to find the area of circle. So what happens is that now this radius is fixed. Okay, from here this guy is fixed. So now I cannot use this thing. Okay, I am nowhere to use these things, that I can use this guy here. So for here, for this element, what I have to do is that if I am writing this thing, so r hat dr plus r d theta theta hat. Now this radius invariance, what happens is this constant. So for if any particle is there, this is going to give me 0. Now this r will becomes this one r. So the length element is going to give me the simply r d theta. Okay, and which is in theta hat direction. It means that what happens is that this guy in this form is going to give me just r d of theta. So this is nothing but like this here. Analyze this thing. Well, this is like this. Okay, now this is my r, this is my r, and here it is my r d theta. Well, to find the area, now since I am interested in this line because this is my d theta, same picture is I am drawing here. Now I have to find the area. So this area, what will be this area? This area will be now dA. Okay, now you can see that this is kind of a right angle triangle. Okay, now if it is a right angle triangle, the area of right angle triangle is how base into hypotenuse, and this is my r d theta. So I am having this thing. Now r square is constant and its half is outside. Now integrate both sides, that is my dA is equal to r square by 2 and d theta, and it is running from 0 to 2 pi, and this is for the entire, this for entire system. Okay, from here to here the angle is 2 pi. So with this help I can simply write is area is equal to r square by 2 into 2 pi. This is going to give me pi r square. So this is how we are finding the area of circle. And now for this derivation, if you want to ask me, if you needed to ask that where I can apply this derivation, so I can suggest you that if you are having any kind of disks there, so you are going to have some kind of a disk. Now you can select, now you can easily select what will you do, because suppose you are having this thing, this guy here, Now you can select from here to here r d theta, because now this r can be, sorry, now this is not theta, this is will be r d theta. Okay, so now this radial part, this can integrate it to 0 to r, and theta is going to integrate 0 to 2 pi. Now it is valid. So for this kind of things you can take the element from here, because here you have some kind of masses. Now for circle, these are kind of a ring type, here there is nothing else. Whatever the point is, you can take only point at a perimeter. So the for circle, it is not varying, the radius is radius fixed, but for disk it is some kind of a varying. Although it's a circle, but it has some kind of a thickness is there. So to find the area of the disk, that's why the area of the disk is again pi square. But the method you want to derive the area of disk and area of circle is quite different. It's quite tricky to find the area of circle, that you have to consider some kind of right angle triangle, while you don't have to consider anything a right angle triangle. So you see, using the polar coordinate system, your life has become so much easy. Although we can easily find out the area of circle using the Cartesian system, but there are so many cases where your life going to become hell to use the Cartesian system. So instead of applying the Cartesian system at everything, we are going to use the symmetry. So in two dimensional thing, the most symmetric object is circle. So that's why we are using the circular symmetry in such a way that it acts like some kind of a inertial frame, or so a frame of reference or coordinate system, for where we can easily develop that these parameters, the parameters is going to apply only the parameters are nothing but radial parameter and the angular parameter, and from there we can develop each and everything. So I hope this is clear, and you will make yourself very well in this thing, because this idea can be applied to ellipse. And also if you go for planetary system, you have to use the polar coordinate system, because in planar, if you want to find what would be the orbit of Earth or any Jupiter, and you want to find the perturbation in these guys, you have to use all these things, all this stuff of polar coordinates. Okay, in my later video I am going to talk about how to write the velocity and acceleration in terms of polar coordinate. Okay, so for the next video, just wait, and I'm going to give you a very amazing insight to write the velocity, acceleration in terms of all these things, because it will going to help you to actually to solve the problems in rotations. Okay, this is mainly happens for rotations, if you want to write velocity in terms of these guys, and from there we can develop so many insights. So for that time, just wait and grasp this concept, and for later on my video I will explain everything. Hope you enjoy this video, and please give me a like and your comment at how I am making this video, how this is very comprehensible to you. See you in later my video.